What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Fresco, and today we're checking out some more Hunter x Hunter. So we are about to witness another fight with Moral, by the way. Why are we only seeing Moral's fights? He's like the only one that these Chimera ants are targeting. They're not really going after Noel. They're kind of going after Killua, but Gon they haven't really detected as of yet from what it seems. It's been a lot of Moral's fights, and he's about to go up against Leol, which we left off in the previous episode. And I realized that they kind of had a lot of similarities with, first off, their build, and now it seems that their characteristics and taste in music are the same as well, which is really interesting. And I'm curious to see how Leol is going to use his borrowed techniques, which is something that I found very interesting. Which techniques is he going to use? Whose Nen will he bring up in this fight? I guess we're gonna find out right now. Guys, as per usual, all of my reactions are to give you guys a genuine reaction, to commentate and review. So without further ado, if you haven't subbed already to the channel, consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. I post up a new video every single Monday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and a gaming video on Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Let's get into this, guys.
Leol has pursued Moral into an underground church, where they will now face off in battle.
Surely Moral wins, right?
This ability only activates when it's raining. Troop surfs up.
Do you recognize that power? Is there about to be like a flood of water? I have so many questions here. What the fuck? Yep. Whoa, was that lava? What the hell? Return and retire. That looked like lava. Am I going crazy here? No. It's water. Never mind.
My tube ability summons the ocean.
Imagine it was lava though. Ooh, how do you fight underwater like that?
What do you think of my big wave, huh? I can wash away all your smoke like it wasn't there.
That's rough because it makes you slower too, and he's so he's able to maneuver.
Having trouble moving in the water.
Yeah.
Do you like how easily my board maneuvers across the waves? Just stay still and you'll die even quicker.
That isn't your ability. I know that power belongs to a friend of mine.
So he knows. No way, dude.
Boat
It's like a Nimbus. What?
See, you can ride on top of it.
Ooh.
Do you really think that's enough to tame my waves?
Whose Nen is it though?
Not your ability.
Vortex!
Oh, good. Very good. Oh, he took air in because he knew he was about to get, you know.
It's so strong. I can't tell up from down. This is bad. I can't move at all.
I immobilize my enemy's movements with a whirlpool. Here goes. Then finish him with a harpoon from above.
Can you hit him?
Even from the sky, my harpoon can pierce a whale deep in the sea by traveling at the speed of sound. Take this! Huh.
He's gone.
Wait, he disappeared? Oh. Bastard. How did you do that?
I exhaled. That's all. When it comes to maximum lung capacity, I'm confident that I'm
Maybe
the best
don't
in the
tell him
world.
all of your secrets, I'd say.
No way. He used his breath as jet propulsion to break out of the whirlpool.
Ah, smart.
Okay then. Looks
Smart.
Like it's my turn now.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's a Nimbus.
The way this battle's going, you won't get a turn. Sorry. All you get to do now is drown in my waves.
The whole time we've been talking, there are 3 things that I've learned about you. Okay, now the first thing that I've learned is that your ability somehow uses the abilities of others. Your headphones have nothing to do with your ability. They're either a good luck charm, or they're just for show. Or you could be getting all your orders from somebody else. If he's increasing his risk by limiting his hearing in order to upgrade his ability, he shouldn't be able to hear me.
What's the third thing?
Third is your lifespan. Tube once belonged to a hunter I knew named Grachon, not you. He was helping to exterminate Chimera ants, so I suppose you must have defeated him. And since you stole his ability, you deserve to die.
I can see that arguing with you is just a waste of my time. I'd like to get my hands on his ability, but defeating him's more important.
Could he use his ability while he's fighting the person?
Now our top priority is to defeat one another. I'll say it one more time. You don't get a turn in this fight.
Wow. It's a strong ability, man.
I'll flood this underground church. My wall of water can't be stopped. Good luck reaching the surface.
Crap. Oh my god, he's flying through, dude.
You even come up. Shall I smash your skull with my board? Launch my harpoon through your gut? Well, what's it gonna be? Either way, if he dares to show his face above the water, he's done for.
Come on, Moral. You've got this.
He's not coming back up.
He took a very, very deep breath,
Down
though.
already?
No. I don't think so.
He was confident in his lung capacity.
It's true. If you pace yourself with letting out the air...
Now hold still, and I'll stab you with my harpoon. Huh? Bubbles on the opposite side too? And over here.
He might be sending them to those locations, I
There are
think.
bubbles everywhere. If his lung capacity is as great as he says it is, he could swim out through the twisted maze of underground corridors that lead down here. I can't let him get away.
You think he really left? I don't think so.
Stay back so I could take all the credit.
I don't think so.
Oh, my head's spinning, and my chest hurts.
Why?
Is it poison?
Whoa! Oh, wait. Has it been the hour?
My board's gone. I'm too unstable to keep it activated.
Oh, he's cooked.
Can't move or breathe.
What happened?
My ability stopped working, but the water's still here? Is it because we're underground? Not good.
I'm
I let him think he had
confused.
the advantage, so I could turn the tables on him.
How?
Looks
What
like the one
happened?
who was backed into a corner was me.
Oh, cats can't swim. Well, that's not true, actually. Pretty sure lions can. And tigers. I think.
Is this it? Is this the end? Am I gonna die here?
What if he saves him, though?
So he was using a hose made of smoke to send air bubbles everywhere. But if this is poison, what kind of poison is it?
My man is
better than I
just
thought.
smoking down.
The poison you've inhaled is lethal, but it's naturally found in the air.
It's too much.
CO2.
Too much CO2.
Morrill used his immense lung
I see.
capacity to suck in the stagnant air trapped in the church, and
Mhm.
exhaled it with an increased concentration of carbon dioxide.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
You
sense.
might not have realized it, but my attacks began even before yours. If what he said was true, Grachon should be getting his ability back right about now.
Wow. He's dead, I'm sure. He drowned to death.
I'll be free to move around for a few hours.
Palm.
In that time, I have to see them with my own eyes.
What about cameras
Even if these
and
F
alarm
ones are
systems?
unzipped, he can't tell the royal guards because he's kept this area secret.
Interesting. Ah, she might be cooked.
I can't go any further. But
Where'd it go? What happened? Oh god. Oh, that's Pitou. She's cooked. Cause Pitou's back. It's been enough time. God.
Oh, you're up.
The little the beanie.
hey, octopus! How long and where?
Don't call me that! This is an underground hospital for folks with roots in the underworld.
Wow.
You were out for 2 whole days.
2 days.
Going.
Whoa! Just take it easy. Your wounds still need to heal.
But there are things that I have to do.
48
You
hours.
were on the verge of death.
Yeah.
You can't just go running off now. You'll need to rest before.
Oh, look who's awake. How wonderful.
Ooh.
Thanks for helping. But I'll be checking out now.
Krillin?
Not until you pay your bill. And the total comes to 1.8 million Jenny. If you can't pay, then I'll accept body parts instead.
I
Wow.
don't have my wallet with me, so I'll wire it as soon as I get back.
Do you really think that I'm stupid enough to take an IOU from you? If you find someone to bring me the money, you're staying right where you are.
I don't think you'll be able
Don't
to
have
stop
time
him
for that.
though.
Just give me your phone.
Who can you call?
10,000 Jenny for each minute.
Jesus Christ.
Shut up and go away!
Damn,
Where are you? What happened?
so long.
Tell you when I see you.
Send him the monies.
Enemy gave me a little bit of trouble.
Hurry up.
I've been in the hospital.
That sucks. But thanks for calling.
So you're okay, right?
Yeah, heading back soon. So did anything happen on your side?
Uh-huh. We managed to find a really strong ally. He and Knuckle are hitting it off great as we speak.
Let's go.
We have a plan that could take the king down if it goes well.
Oh,
Let's talk it over as soon as possible, okay?
sounds good. But hey, I need you to send money to an account. Do that, and we can rendezvous later today.
I guess that just leaves Palm.
You mean you haven't been able to reach her yet?
Oh,
She's
God.
probably still inside the palace.
What about Pito's End? With that, she'd be found. Maybe already has.
I imagine that she's down in the underground hangar. Its passages extend outward for almost 5 kilometers, beyond Pito's range.
Yeah, well, how are you supposed to see them? You have to get close to them, do you not?
Get out.
How's Mr. Nove doing?
He's, probably done fighting.
Yeah.
But he did manage to plant the exits. So it hasn't changed our plan. 3 days to go.
3 days. We're getting close.
Okay. Your payment finally came through. You're all cleared to leave now. So get out.
Thanks, Octopus. Give him a thank you, Jesus. At least.
Doing? Let's go. We're gonna go join my friends. I'll introduce you.
Hell yeah.
Fine. You don't have to come along with me. But I owe you one, so thank you.
That makes sense. He's scared. He doesn't want to, you know.
Wait, I mean... Is it really okay? I mean,
I'm just a...
What the hell? Guess I was the only one who thought we were friends already.
You're sure? I can go too?
I'm sure.
Hurry up!
Well, are you coming or not?
Yeah! I'll go with you!
I mean, it can't really fight, but you know.
Let's just get one thing straight. The next time something like this happens, I won't bother taking time to thank you. And if something like this does happen again, and I end up helping you out, you don't need to thank me either. Friends are supposed to help each other out. I'm sure that you and I will be helping each other out all the time from now on. But helping out your friends isn't anything special. It's expected, you know? So let's just cut all the formalities, okay? It's not worth it.
Yeah. This is it. This is the world I'd always dreamed about. The world I longed to be a part of. But deep down, I thought it was beyond my reach. That it wasn't meant for me. A world I'd completely given up hope on. I didn't think it was meant to be. Killua, I'm so happy I could die.
Please don't
What the
die.
hell are you crying about, huh?
Because you're doing this for someone like me.
Give me a break.
Kilo was not good with emotions.
There's one more thing.
Huh?
The world that you're about to step into with me, it's more brutal than what you're used to.
Yeah, it's bad.
It may seem similar, but there's a huge difference between risking your life and throwing it away. People who live on the brink of death never think of throwing their lives away. But if you can take perfect care of your body and drink poison that's barely under the lethal dose without the least hesitation, you can survive.
Interesting.
That's what it takes. Do you still want to join us?
I think so.
How do you do it? How do you always say the words I most want to hear? Thanks for the warning, but all I see is paradise. I'll go. No matter the cost.
Yeah, let's go, Octopus.
I've seen the other side. I have a connection to it now. I know it really exists. And now I know that even someone like me can go there.
That's sweet.
3 days remain until the sorting.
3 days.
In the palace, the king has completed his recovery and plays Gungi without rest.
Still? Jesus Christ, has he not won once?
That's checkmate.
Ooh, she's looking rough.
Her mind and body are at their limit. It will only take another match or two before the king wins.
She's rough. Gungi of Komugi? Or Komuji?
Time for a break. We will resume in half a day.
Huh? But I can keep playing if you want me to.
I would take no joy in defeating you while you're in this weakened state. Go recover your strength.
Give her food and sleep.
Even while his arm was being treated, the king never stopped playing. But now he changes his mind.
Does he let her sleep?
Is a liability.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
If this continues, she will certainly cause problems.
I knew it. I knew that someone was going to end up killing her or doing something.
Well, if there's nothing else, then I'll be going now.
Did he stop himself? He did. He did stop himself. I thought that the king did.
I mustn't be hasty. The king went back on his word so that he could remain true to his creed. So he could defeat the Gungi champion at her peak. So he could demonstrate his prowess. If I kill her now, as I long to, the king would only know defeat in Gungi. He would never taste sweet victory. Her death would only cement her status as someone whom the king was never able to best.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So leave her live.
I'm such a fool! I almost let a thoughtless impulse leave a hideous, irreparable scar on the king! What was
Wow.
I thinking?
You are very loyal for sure. Like the loyalty that they have here for the king is like embedded into their soul.
Pay for this with my life. Once I ensure that the king will rule the world.
It's like, what the hell is going on?
The palace using Nov's Nen mansion. Shooting me, Gon, Killua, Meleoron, Ikalgo, and finally, Moro. A few seconds after us, the chairman will enter from outside Pito's End. During that time, we all need to try to lure the royal guard as far from the king as we can. First up, Ikalgo, Killua, and Gon. When we suddenly appear in the middle of the palace,
oh,
we
he's
all know
cooked.
exactly what their reaction is gonna be. Somebody say it.
To protect the king with their lives.
They'll be in a tight formation. Breaking
Mm-hmm.
it won't be easy.
And that's where I come into play.
Okay, you got any questions?
So about Palm. Is there anything we can do to find out how she's doing?
She's either dead or in hiding. She would have called us otherwise.
They might already
So
have
that's the
caught
only
her
explanation.
and are picking at her
If she was
brain.
discovered, then it's certain she would have taken her own life.
Not
She
if
knew
they
the
stop
risks
her.
Before she took the mission.
If we were to attempt to check on her status, I'm almost certain that she would take it as an insult to her resolve.
Hey, take it easy, will ya? Gon's just concerned about her is all.
Yeah, and that's a rookie mistake.
What was that? You just came back! Where do you get off with that crap?
Let's assume she was captured alive. In that case, it's pretty safe to say the enemy knows our plan by now.
Correct.
And that would make us just like moths,
To a
flying
flame.
straight into the heart of a burning flame.
Mm-hmm.
We would be dead on arrival. But instead of worrying about a bunch of worst-case scenarios, let's trust Palm to do whatever she has to.
All that makes
Okay.
sense if you ask me.
All right.
But I think what Gon is trying to say here is that if Palm really has met such a fate, we still have time to change the plan.
You're too soft. You know what he's gonna say.
Hmm.
That we have to go in there and save Palm before we do anything else. But he's not gonna offer any plans at all on how we should do that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good point.
Look, I realize you're worried right now. But when things start moving, you've gotta just forget about her.
If you get distracted, even for a fraction of a second, it might cause the entire operation to completely fall apart.
Mm.
We still have 2 days. Plenty of time for Palm to contact us.
2 days. Oh my god, we're getting so close. But can we get like a little clip on where the hell she is?
Understood.
Should I have tried to escape to the right, perhaps?
You should have moved your knight. You see, I didn't want to let a single piece control the center of the board.
Is she
Sometimes
rested?
You must accept the risk and move forward anyway. And if you can't do that, you won't ever be able to make me hesitate.
Being passive is foreign to me.
Mm. She's teaching him. That's something new.
What do you want?
I have intel for your ears only.
It's fine. Speak.
2 days remain until the national rally. The number of citizens to process in the capital has exceeded all expectations. But the weather will be favorable, so the sorting should go on as planned.
Your point. I suggest you get to it.
Very well, sire. I would like to move up the post-sorting schedule.
That's
Oh,
all. Do as you wish.
move
In
up.
that case, sire,
As in,
we will
to
depart
when?
immediately after the sorting, so that
I won't say it again. Those petty decisions are yours to make, understand? Go away and wait until I summon you.
He just wants to play Gungi, dude.
So, you were chased out too.
Wow.
We just need to wait for the king to win and it'll be fine. You think it'll only be a couple more matches till he does that, right?
His voice changed, I think.
What? A minute ago, you said you did. What changed your mind?
The king is improving at a remarkable rate.
Okay.
But she is evolving as well.
I didn't take that
So I'm no
into
longer able to
consideration.
predict the outcome of this contest.
Because she's learning his moves as well and
Still
his
just a matter of time before the king wins.
his tactics.
I hope that you're right.
I am. There's nothing to worry about.
He might care less to kill her. She might care less as well.
100% sure he's acting completely alone. The man who defeated Lael. Reports from Welfin and the others confirm that the soldiers he controls are all smoke puppets.
So she thinks he's alone.
They don't move like Nen puppets, so they fooled me as effectively as a smoke screen. He can't control as many puppets as I can, but his are more responsive.
Interesting.
I wanna fight him right meow? Unfortunately, I can't leave my post yet. Come to me.
She just wants to fight, dude. Like anyone's strong. She just wants
It's just about time for us
to
enter the
fight.
capital. The enemy should have noticed Moral's distraction by now and started reacting to it. Once we're there, we'll make some noise to make them believe that this isn't all the work of one man.
Okay.
At the same time we're doing that, many of the citizens will be moving toward the palace.
Oh, brother.
If we disappear
This is
before the
intense.
celebration, then everyone will think assassins are hidden somewhere among the citizens trying to kill the king.
This is
And all
intense.
their
I'm
focus
so
will be
nervous.
outside the palace on the growing crowds. That's when we enter the palace using fourth dimensional mansion. The king will definitely be right here. He'll be watching the selection from the third floor throne room.
Will he really be there? Something's not right.
Because they want to switch the days, right?
213, soldier.
451 Calvary.
872, the Duke. She attacks where I'm weak without hesitation. She's getting even sharper as we play. 211, cavalry.
Okay, 661 Captain.
You guys told me in the comments that
In fact, I find this enjoyable.
that this is a made-up
She's
game,
guiding me into that style of play.
which is so cool. So
only
cool
goes
and
to
creative.
That she is still far above me in skill. How much stronger will she get?
Dear leader, I feel weird.
Weird. What?
It just isn't stopping.
Is she getting Nen?
No matter what I do, all these wonderful moves keep flooding
Oh,
into my head.
oh, I see, I see.
If I try, I'm sure that I can become even better.
She's awakened?
It is Nen!
That can only mean she's about to get stronger.
Like mentally? What the what? What?
That's checkmate.
It is Nen.
It would be alright if I took a short break.
She's never asked for a break before. Is there something wrong?
No, I'd like to go back to my room for a bit and record all the moves in my head.
But with those eyes,
Oh, I'll just move the pieces around the game board, that's all. When I touch the
Ah.
pieces after they're placed, I never forget their position. It just stays in my head.
every move she's ever played? Fine. You're excused.
It's like a photo. What is it called? A photographic memory, but without the
Foolish
visual.
question.
Just here.
Her name. Hey. Your name. What should I call you by?
You mean me, sire?
Is there anyone else here?
My name is Komugi, dear leader.
Komugi.
Komugi, huh?
That's her name.
Dear leader, if it isn't too forward of me to ask, I wonder if you'd mind telling me your name.
My name? What is it?
What? Why? What?
Sire, I'm at your service.
Poof.
He doesn't know his name.
Yes, sire.
They never told him, did they?
Is anything the matter, sire?
They never told him.
Poof. That's right. You are known as Poof.
Uh-huh.
So then tell me, what is my name?
With all due respect, Your Highness.
No.
You are the king.
No.
You have no other name.
He has a name.
One and only king.
Oh, who knew his name?
Moment,
Colt.
imposters who claim to be king.
Colt. Wait, where's Colt?
And then the entire world will know that there is but one true.
No, you're yapping.
That assumes the others can be eliminated. King is merely a title.
Correct.
A title can be bestowed, and it is not a name.
You killed your mom. She would have given you the name.
Your question is far beyond my capacity. So as much as I'd love to answer it, sire, I don't know.
Pito.
I'm sure that whatever your feelings are in the matter, they greatly outweigh my own. If I could make a suggestion, perhaps you should select the name that you find the most pleasing to your ear.
Very well, then.
Are you gonna choose your own
Choose a
name?
after the sorting is complete. For the time being, our top priority is to finish all the preparations before tomorrow morning.
I completely forgot that he never got his name.
Is something wrong, sire? If you have any concerns, we will happily address them. That is why we're here, after all.
Komugi's entire body was bathed in a blinding light.
Komugi, sire?
The blind Gungi player.
He bothered to learn her name?
She has awakened.
Oh,
Komugi will
God.
now become much stronger, although only at Gungi. Pito.
Yes.
If Komugi were to endure the sorting, the same kind as what will occur tomorrow, what would happen to her?
She would die, sire. The selection has been designed to find humans possessing the physical and mental strength deemed necessary to serve as your soldiers. The survivors will be those who can demonstrate excellent combat capabilities.
What she does not have. Is he gonna make an exception?
Please.
After meeting Komugi, I've learned strength can manifest in different ways.
Here and
For
here.
example, during our trip here,
Please, sire. You must stop this.
I ended a child's life.
You did.
Sire, you mustn't say it.
He's gonna spare her.
It's possible that the child,
Please, this isn't becoming of you.
possessed the raw potential to surpass me in a particular field.
Uh-huh.
King must be absolute.
Yet I extinguished it.
Oh,
Do not repent your
wow.
actions.
I had no real reason, not a single one.
That's enough, sire. You mustn't say anymore.
I am king.
Am I wrong?
I took a life for no reason at all.
Mm-hmm.
So that must mean that I have tremendous power. I appear without warning to rob countless beings of their inferior strength.
But we knew this already.
To crush, to destroy.
We knew this already.
Violence is my power. And violence is the ultimate force in the entire world.
He went the complete opposite way of that I thought he was gonna go. I thought it was going a completely different way.
Not worthy of being a royal guard.
Why?
I jumped to the wrong conclusion.
Twice.
And came within a hair's breadth of insulting the king. I foolishly believed that His Highness regretted his actions.
I thought so
something
too.
that no ruler should ever do.
I thought so too.
Problem is that you're always thinking too much, you know that?
Yes, I do believe you have a point.
I don't blame you for considering it. The king has changed since that girl first arrived here.
Yes, that's quite true as well.
If the girl impedes the king, then we've got no choice but to kill her.
To think that my mind works on the exact same level as yours.
He will be pissed.
My power is stronger than any other in existence. In the face of my might.
So he's changing his name to
powers
King.
pale in comparison.
Gotcha.
They are nothing more than dust in the wind. Komugi, that female, is no different. Her skill is in Gungi, a simple board game.
Mm-hmm.
I could render her a pile of flesh with the slightest touch.
You could.
So her life is subject to my whim. If I but change my mind, I can crush her immediately.
You can, yes.
And yet, I hesitate. Why is that? The goal was simply to kill time before the selection, which takes place tomorrow.
There could be numerous
I've had my fun.
people
She's worthless to me.
who could surpass you in certain things. What the hell? What is happening? Why was it attacking her? What the fuck?
Why didn't you call for help? Look here, and here. There's blood all over you. Damn, I don't believe it. She's such a fragile creature.
Because it's so early. People might still be sleeping and I didn't want to bother them.
But you wouldn't have bothered anyone at all.
No, he's feeling remorse and
King. What am I saying?
I'm getting goosebumps.
To kill her, didn't I? Why do you cry? Why couldn't I do it?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just that no one's ever been this nice to me before.
Oh my god, please shut up before he changes his mind. What the hell? Oh god. He's feeling
What do I want to do with her?
like sentiment. Wow. Taking stock and taking action. I can't believe this.
One day
This is
remains before
crazy.
the sorting, and the capital city, Beijing, wakes to a quiet morning.
Hey, good morning.
Up already? It's kinda early.
19 hours till midnight on sorting day.
We make our move tonight.
Right. Let's do one final check.
No one's heard from Palm.
Gon and I will head up the central stairway to the throne room. Ikalgo will take the northeast elevator to the basement to search for Palm.
Okay.
If you find her, escape without us.
You got it.
Yeah, that's why
The king and
he's
his
not a
3
fighter
royal
fighter.
guards are in the throne room together. When we get there, then we proceed with the plan. But if they're not there, then I'm sure it's gonna be a problem.
You're really hung up on that, aren't you?
Yeah, what are the chances? It's pretty unlikely.
It is. But you've gotta admit, unlikely things happen all the time.
Isn't that kind of a contradiction?
We did a bunch of
That's
research
true, then it's not unlikely.
and used it to decide when to attack. When you think you know exactly where and when you can expect someone to be, more often than not, that's when the unexpected happens. They might not be in the throne room, but if they're still in the palace, it's okay. Pito's N is enough to cover the palace, the surrounding courtyards, and then some.
And she is back on
As soon as
guard,
we
so
enter, we need to see if we can sense that creepy aura anywhere close by. That'll tell us whether or not they're there. Then, we just follow that aura.
It's
to
crazy
where
how
it feels the
close-
most dense. They'll be right at its center. But the question is, what to do if we don't sense Pito's aura?
I think you'll
Because
sense it.
then, it means they're not in the palace. Or it could mean they are in the palace, but they're not using N.
I don't think that they
there
would
be. A
be.
situation where they'd be in the palace but not use their end to guard the king?
Yeah, like with Mr. Nove. That time when he infiltrated the palace.
Oh.
But that was super
Right. That's what I can't figure out.
unlikely.
According to Colt, Nove saw a guy named Poof's aura. The royal guard never leaves the king's side, so if Poof was there, I'm positive the other two were in the palace with the king too. But then, why did Pito stop using the puppets, leave security to Poof, and clear the stage for Nove to easily break in? Probably because of how Pito's ability seems to work.
Well, then we should ask Colt himself.
Yeah.
I guess Pito was giving someone medical attention.
What?
Okay, he knows.
I did tell you that Pito was the one who repaired Kite, didn't I? In hindsight, I don't believe Pito used N during that time.
Whoa, it growed so fast.
I assume that whenever healing someone, Pito's unable to use N or the puppets.
Now it all makes sense. Someone got hurt and needed healing. It was probably the king or maybe one of the guards. That's why the N and the puppets disappeared.
Wait, hold on. As strong as those monsters are, who would have had the skills to injure them?
Good question.
An internal dispute?
Maybe the king injured one of the royal guards for some reason?
No, that's impossible. Pito would have to put the king in extreme danger by removing the N so that they could heal somebody else. And that's never gonna happen. I'm sure of it.
Then the one who was injured
was the king.
That's a huge assumption.
See, it does make
But
sense.
okay.
But I guess the bigger question now is who was it that injured the king? The royal guard would never harm him, and you could rule out the underlings too. They'd never so much as put a scratch on him.
You're right, and that's why we're pretty sure.
He injured himself? Wait, how could that have happened?
We don't know what's going on here yet, but it's all we've got.
This is such a big jump. A big assumption.
I'll admit it. I didn't question our sudden stroke of luck too much. But that chance wouldn't have been possible under normal circumstances.
Yeah.
Are they starting to lose control?
Well, the
Not
king
good.
is, in a
Starting to think
sense.
that something's going to go wrong.
We will now begin moving to the palace. Citizens of Sector A1, assemble in Diego Plaza at once.
It looks like their march has begun at last. 10 hours until midnight when the sorting starts.
In just 25 hours, tomorrow afternoon at 3, 5 million humans will fill the palace grounds. Any change in the capital?
I thought it was just one skilled enemy, but there's a bunch of them, meow.
It seems that they have backup.
They may try to use the celebration as a cover so they can get as close as possible.
So they know.
The risk will be during the sorting.
Yes, since the king himself will be actively participating in the sorting.
He might
Because
not
of that,
anymore.
Our greatest concern is that the king may somehow be spirited away beyond our reach. Let's just
What do you
say
mean?
that one of them has the ability to teleport objects. Let's further assume that they use that ability to isolate and teleport the king somewhere far away.
Well, he's
So at least one
no
of us
longer
must stay close by the
in
king's
capacity to do
and
so.
guard him throughout the entire sorting.
He would never allow us to do that. The king's been irritated enough with us because of how close we've been covering him as it is.
Then we guard him secretly, without his knowledge. The only problem with that is that we need someone close enough to monitor his surroundings while he carries out his role in the sorting.
The girl?
Someone whose size won't draw attention, and who won't get distracted by an amusing task. Very well, then. Clearly the best choice we have is me. It is a mantle witch. I will be quite proud to be.
Oh my god.
Is something wrong?
Meow, all of the enemy presences have completely disappeared.
Damn.
And I can't
Sensing it
sense
there
any
is
residual
crazy.
aura from them whatsoever. They must be using Zetsu to hide amongst the marching humans.
Hey, what's up? There's so many people. Looks like they had about 100 per building.
Damn.
They all must have been packed inside.
Then if we all conceal our presences, they'll be forced to assume that we're hiding somewhere among the citizens.
Well, they
Do
already
you
thought
think
that.
There's any chance they'll decide to cancel the march altogether?
No, no way. That would mean delaying or even canceling the entire celebration. Which would imply the king had accepted defeat and compromised. The Royal Guard's not gonna let that happen. So the celebration is gonna begin as scheduled. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. sharp. And there's not a damn thing we can do to stop it.
Once the humans started to move, My puppets couldn't tell them apart anymore. Well, what do you think? Should I recall them right, Meow?
No. Giving the enemy free rein would be simply ridiculous. A better strategy would be to have the puppets join the soldiers that are guiding the citizens as a deterrent.
Hey. It's just like we thought. The Nin puppets have joined the march. In another hour, those sectors will be completely deserted. There are 6 entrances to the hole that lead straight to the palace.
6 entrances.
We'll have to avoid the front entrances due to heightened security. And wait by A, B, and C behind the palace.
On the
Once we're
backside.
inside and
Okay.
able to gain access to the rooms, the only available exit will lead us directly through the inside of the palace.
So what? Are you getting scared?
That's absurd. I just don't want to be caught off guard, okay? Waiting
I'd
for
be
the
scared.
entrances
This
will
is
be
risky business.
Quite a lot of risk. But if we were to enter the rooms too early, we wouldn't be able to exit until midnight.
If that's the case, we won't be able to get our hands on any useful new information. We'd just be flying blind and hoping for the best.
Oh, and we can't use our cell phones anywhere near the palace, since the ants can pick up on the signal.
I see.
That room for hours is
Jesus
definitely the most
Christ.
dangerous thing that we could do.
I'll handle it. Huh? I'm the only one among us who can enter and exit these rooms whenever I please.
Whoa.
I'll keep you
What the fuck?
For now, you should rest here.
Whoa, he got like super old.
I'm just keeping watch. I can't imagine that'll be a problem. I'll be close, bud. Right outside.
Did he
Pito's
get like this because of the stress?
Still, be as careful as possible. Pito doesn't use a standard circular N. It changes shape like an amoeba, extending its range.
Oh, that's why it looks like that.
What Kite ran into.
Yeah, he probably did that deliberately. It's a true fighter's instinct to want a real sense of how strong his opponent is.
Interesting.
His instinct led him to underestimate them. That was his downfall.
Does he look like this because he needs Palm's blood?
Make sure you stay out of range.
Yeah, you know, just taking a stroll, walking towards our deaths. That's all.
Pito, you knew that Komugi was being attacked, did you not?
Yes, I was monitoring the area within. However, I saw no threat to you, sire, so I ignored it.
From this point on, you'll keep an eye on Komugi as well, and deal with any threats at once.
Yes, as you wish.
Interesting. Oh, what a turn of events.
Tens of thousands of people are marching in a line.
Straight to
heading
their
toward the
deaths.
king. Just like ants.
That's
Lemmings.
yeah.
A march of death. It will be dark before much longer. About time for me to call Moral and the others.
Does P2 sense him though?
Wait a second. What is that?
Are those like... Oh, okay.
Wing scales? The breeze.
Why?
Carrying the scales of his wings towards the citizens.
But why?
That means...
He's like hypnotizing them or putting them to sleep.
I thought so.
It's like a trance.
Every one of them looks completely vacant. Dazed. Those scales must have a hypnotic effect.
Stay in line as you advance!
Interesting.
Do not leave this line! Once you're in position, wait for orders and don't move!
Simple orders repeated on a loop while tanks roll in the background can easily seep into a mind exhausted from hours of marching.
Hypnosis? I see. As long as they're hypnotized, the citizens won't try to run. But this works out for us. Huh? We won't have to worry about the whole crowd flying into a total panic if the battle starts to get out of control.
That's true. That's a good
there won't
point.
be a massive stampede of people falling all over each other to escape. This is a really big deal.
Yeah, that's a silver lining.
And assuming that over
That's
half
true.
of the people will be in place at midnight waiting for the sorting process to get started, I would have expected a stampede to leave tens of thousands of casualties.
That's the biggest thing we were worried about. Now we can fight all we want.
6 hours to go.
Everyone's here.
Have you guys heard from Palm yet?
No.
I see.
We'll wait till half an hour before go time. I just wish we knew what was inside of there. That could change things.
Yeah.
They both look so calm. Killua in particular, he shows none of the vulnerability he displayed when we fought. It's like he's overflowing with confidence. But I can't help but wonder, why is it that now and then he seems so sad? No, I can't worry about others right now. Out of everyone here, I'm the one suffering from the most anxiety. The fate of humanity rests on my shoulders.
Well, that's not true.
Colt is a good guy. Meleoron and Ikalgo, they both have good hearts. It doesn't matter if they're humans or ants.
Yeah,
Everyone
for sure.
has a heart.
For sure.
That has to be true.
I believe
Let's hope
so.
the king has one too. Even so, some of them are going to have to die. It's us or them.
It's almost time, Kite. I promise, no matter what it takes, I'll get you back to the way you used to be. By defeating that ant!
He needs to remain here, though.
He's fired up.
He can't
I'll
lose
focus
himself.
on providing support so that no one else can interfere in his battle. Using my new move, Godspeed.
I feel so tired. All these battles are taking their toll.
He's been fighting the
On a
most.
scale of 1 to 100, I'm about a 40.
He
No,
hasn't rested
35.
nothing.
Can't cry about it now. With Nove out, I'm the only one left. I'd hoped to fight at full strength, but it's much easier to accept my fate this way. I'll focus on playing the decoy and drawing my target away from the king.
I'm sorry, Moral. Everyone. But I can't face them again. I'll go check on the palace.
So this is it, huh? It's finally time.
I am king.
Mm-hmm.
But who am I really? I wonder, for what reason was I born?
Well, you were specifically born to rule, as per what your mother wanted before you
Time's up. Let's go.
destroyed her. Man, this is intense, dude. This is so intense. Still know nothing about her and how she's doing, if they caught her, if she's dead, if they extracted information from her. We don't know.
10 minutes remain until they enter the palace.
Man, I think I kind of predicted this maybe, what, 3 episodes ago? Or 6 episodes ago, that something's gonna happen here with the king, that he's going to feel some type of care, you know, for a human and their safety. Kind of maybe like a father to a daughter or a brother to a sister, right? Like you care about that person and their well-being. And that's what I think is going to happen here. And then that's going to become a liability, like Poof said, and they're going to end up killing her, or maybe making it seem like some type of accident, or maybe pinning the blame on Gon, Killua, and the hunters. And then the king will go even more so over the edge. And then it's gonna be a bigger problem than what everything already is. Man, I got some goosebumps there during those moments, because I'm like, whoa, what a shift. Because prior to meeting the Gungi player, the king was just straight line of darkness and evil and killing. He killed the kid the moment that he saw it, and I was like, whoa, this is a problem. But now this little shift in story because of this character, it's just so good, so damn good, fantastic storytelling, and I need more. Guys, if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, so that way you get notified when I post up a new video. I post up a new video every single Monday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and a gaming video on Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Thanks again, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode of Hunter x Hunter. Later, guys.